day after you go under contract, we find that home, I'm excited. We write an offer, it gets accepted. Next day, oh crap. In some market cycles, you may end up getting a home inspection for informational purposes only. Today's market cycle, that's not necessarily necessary. So you can negotiate if there's repairs that you're not happy with from the home inspection. The home inspection is something that we want to make sure that we're protecting you against the big rocks. We're protecting you against the things that are critical. These are things that are going to cost you money. Things such as the HVAC, the plumbing, the electrical, the appliances, the roof. These are the hot water heater. These are some of the things that will cost you a lot of money.
I'm out.
Now, what's going to happen is you're going to hire a home inspector.
I'm on my way.
Now, I want you to consider the timetable of this happening. We already acknowledge that you may be a little anxious. You may be a little bit scared. We already acknowledge that you may be in a position where, the day after you go under contract, you find that home, I'm excited. We write an offer, it gets accepted. Next day, oh crap. Is that the right move? Does that make sense that that's probably going to be your emotional cycle? Then 2 days later, guess what happens? Home inspection. Maybe think about it. The home inspection happens 2 days later. I've never been through a home inspection ever that the home inspector didn't come with 150 things to say this needs to be fixed, even in a brand new home. Okay, that is their job. That doesn't mean that they're telling you that it's effective. In fact, I don't remember. I'm just falling down. I think something. You lived in Miami. A condo building fell down in Miami, right? But just a home, it doesn't homes don't just fall down, right? Rarely, okay? And so when you're looking at a home and the home inspector highlights every single deficiency in there, it can really, really be concerning to you, because if you think about where you are emotionally, you just wrote the offer, they got accepted. The next day it's like, oh goodness. Then it's 2 days later, panic, and now the home inspector is like, boom, here's 150 things wrong with the property.
Oh no!
Now that could cause some problems. Because now you go into this combative role with the seller, and you're like, look, I need this. I need all this fixed. And that may or may not be appropriate. That's your choice to make, right? And I respect that. Yet my recommendation is to just look at the big ticket items. Okay, so going back to the HVAC, the plumbing, that type of stuff. So you want to protect yourself against future costs is really what the home inspection is going to help you to know. So the home inspector goes out, they give you the useful lifetime of the appliances, etc. They tell you what the major defects are. They're also going to tell you what the minor defects are. They're also going to highlight things such as mold that they suspect, such as anything that may be asbestos, something that may be a concern, besides just mechanical. And at that point, they may have to recommend that you bring in a secondary inspector. The home inspector probably is not qualified to be able to determine if there's mold in that property or not. A mold inspector is. They're probably not qualified to be able to determine if the asbestos is a challenge or not. The asbestos expert is. And so again, you may have to have more than just a home inspector go through for different things in the property. I'm gonna suggest that when you do the home inspection, that you walk through with the home inspector, because he'll be able to point out different components of the property, teach you how to use the different things. Let's say it's not a septic system, tell you when that has to be drained, tell you, different things and nuances about the property that you may think that you know, but it's just good to have an expert just walk you through it.
If you see what I mean.
Right, and that way okay, I gotta change that air filter in the HVAC return, and I should do that in this period of time.